the opportunity to participate in South Africa's financial services sector. There are so many points there that have got my interest. Finance talk can be overwhelming, I know, but Duepoint founder and senior executive Brendan Benfield is here to ease us into the topic this morning. Brendan, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us. So many of those kind of little nuggets that were dropped in there have sparked my interest. So I would imagine there are a lot of people that are standing on shaky ground, thinking about long-term financial security in a way that they never have. I used to be about that instant gratification. Now you have to see the next 10, 15, 20-year trajectory, but we still need to make money now. How do we find that balance? Possibly in Duepoint. What do you guys do? Break it down for me.
Graham, you've just said it there. We actually think that there's only one other option right now outside of traditional employment for South Africans, and that is Duepoint. Fundamentally, we're an insurance business, but what we're doing is quite unique. What we're doing is we're offering South Africans an opportunity to create a recurring monthly income, a little bit like traditional employment. But what have we seen happening to traditional employment over the last decade? We've seen it slowly vanishing. What Duepoint has done, and what we've started doing over the last 7 years now, is giving people a real tool for creating income, something that is theirs, it's sustainable, they can actually control it, not like traditional employment, which, as you know, we have one incident like we were just talking about, COVID, and it's gone.
No one was exempt. No one was exempt.
Absolutely. And so what we've tried to do is we've tried to give South Africans something that's theirs, and do it in a way that allows them, as you said, to participate in the second largest industry in South Africa today, financial services industry.
I love that. So a tool used by a wealth engineer. I love that description. What is a wealth engineer? How do you go about your business?
So wealth engineer is just the term we give for people that partner with us in building our business. Wealth engineers are given one task. We want them simply to introduce people to us, the insurance company. We do all the rest of the work. We give them all the technology they need. If you jump onto our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, you'll see what I mean. We give incredible support. And all we need is for people to start introducing people to us at Duepoint.
I love that. And you also join a community. You join a strategic network. We were chatting a moment ago off air about the power of having that network. And I think we've had to lean on those connections now. We are learning in different ways, and we're also empowered now like we never have been before. How, and I would imagine this is the one question that is popped up on literally everyone's kind of screen right now. How do wealth engineers get paid, and how much can you expect to earn? How does that transactional side of this kind of element work?
Naturally. So if you think about an insurance business like we are, we build as a model in the insurance industry a recurring income through our premium income. So as individuals take our products and our services, every month they pay for them, there's a flow of income. Now, as a wealth engineer, we allow you to build a stake in our business. As you help us build our business, you get to participate in that monthly flowing income that we've created as an insurance business. This means you're put into a position where you're creating a recurring income for yourself. This is, again, something that we're very proud of. It means that we actually allow South Africans to build an asset with us, something that lives beyond them. When you pass away at Duepoint, what you've created during your lifetime is actually passed on to your family, onto your children.
Wealth.
But what that does, though, is it breaks the poverty cycle. In South Africa, we well know the poverty cycle, hundreds of years now of it, and traditional employment doesn't do that. When you die, they don't give your job to your children or to your wife. But with us, what you've built during your lifetime, you can now hand over to your children, and they can take it from where you left it off.
Absolutely love it, and that growth is going to continue, and it's going to be incremental. And I mean, as we try to oversimplify finance so that a younger generation can understand it, especially a generation that is sitting within this ridiculous kind of breakdown of unemployment within South Africa, how do we empower people in that space? You give them opportunities to break into a new sector in this way. I love coming from this angle. The biggest question now on my mind is how do we engage, and how do you assist people in this journey? Because I would imagine people want to do this, but it's very intimidating to step into a new space like this, especially in the financial sector.
Definitely. That's always the biggest decision. Whenever we do a presentation for Duepoint, we end by saying, well, actually, the decision now rests with you. This is something that's going to take you outside your box. One of the things we do, though, is we give you cutting-edge technology. Everything that has literally grown out of COVID, as we were previously discussing, this new regime of technology and a new comfort with technology we have already embraced at Duepoint, and we've built and made available to you at no additional cost. It's something that plugs you in nationwide 24 hours a day. Anybody of any skill level, of any age, of any economic strata can be involved with Duepoint because of the training, the technology, and the support that we give you the whole way through.
I absolutely love that. I like the fact that you're operating on the new frontier, all of these wonderful new digital tools, but you're also leaning on the experience of the company, what you've already grown, the lessons that have been learned so that people don't have to go through those mistakes themselves when breaking into that space. We're going to keep your contact details up, but what's the best way to make contact with you guys, get advice?
Well, there's tens of thousands of wealth engineers out there already. In fact, yesterday we celebrated our 7th birthday, so we've been around for quite some time now. Find a wealth engineer you know. They will get you connected in, support you, teach you, get you going with this thing. If you don't know a wealth engineer, jump onto our website, duepoint.net, and click the Getting Started button. We'll take you through the whole process. As I said a little bit earlier, you can find everything you need to know about Duepoint on our website, YouTube channel, and Facebook pages. But more than that, we have an entire built-in training program. We call it a world-class training program because we found a few folk overseas copying our training. Made us very proud. So our training program will not only teach you how to create your own income, the income that's actually yours and that you control, but also it'll reward you along the way. And we know a few training programs that actually reward you for doing the work.
Give back in that way. Absolutely love it. I'm just thinking the whole time now, I'm going to write wealth engineer on a business card. Absolutely amazing. I love the fact that as a company your size, you are thinking about people at the first rung of that ladder. Absolutely amazing stuff, Brendan. Thank you so much. Taking financial freedom into your own hands is now more accessible than ever. You can empower yourself. It's time to replace fear of the future with excitement for what is to come. So please visit duepoint.net to learn more about becoming a wealth engineer yourself, and then take back control of your own financial life. This is all for you, and not just you, but generations to come. Brendan, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Graham.
New Revlon Color Stay Matte Like Crayon. Play it up.